all of you joining us here at our Keep Delta, My Delta rally. First, let me welcome some special guests here. First, State Senator Ronnie Cromer. Next, State Representative Bill Cotty, and State Representative Phil Lowe, and South Carolina Chamber of Commerce President Hunter Howard, also for joining us. We're extremely pleased to have such a distinguished group joining us here, along with representatives of the 45,000 Delta employees to this very important event. Today is an important day for Delta Airlines. Today we are saying no. We are saying no to US Airways, and we are saying yes to Delta's future. Over the past couple of weeks, Delta has received an outpouring of support from people throughout our system and throughout the country that fly with Delta, supporting us in opposing US Airways' hostile takeover of Delta Airlines. This grassroots support is growing around the country for our Keep Delta, My Delta campaign. And this gathering is just another example of that support. Today, there are 9 other events just like this going on around the country, supporting thousands of people who want to keep Delta, My Delta. For those people, the Delta people are appreciative of this support and look forward to hearing from these folks joining us here today on how the proposed merger is bad for our state, for our cities, and our communities. Let's keep Delta, My Delta. Here's what's at stake for our consumers and our communities across the country. Stated simply, fewer travel choices, limited service, poor customer service, and higher prices. Make no mistake, consumers should be very concerned about this. Fares would and will go up. For every market that US Airways reduced their fares, there were 4 other markets that they increased their fares. There are 6,600 markets that they increased their fares since their merger with America West. If you look at the average fares that have increased over time, US Airways' average fares have increased twice as many as the rest of the network carriers. Since its merger with America West, US Airways has continued to raise these fares. Make no mistake, we should also be concerned about customer service. US Airways consistently places to the lower pack of the other carriers in customer service, while Delta was recognized this year by J.D. Powers to be second in customer service, missing first place by only 2 points. Delta ranks near the tops of customer service, and we are committed to it. And our business plan going forward will continue to improve that customer service. The people here in Columbia and the state of South Carolina also have a lot at stake. Delta provides over 300 direct jobs and $1.3 billion in statewide economic impact. We do not want to see these jobs jeopardized or these benefits jeopardized. And now let me turn this over to one of our distinguished guests, Representative Phil Lowe.
Thank you. I'm from Florence and Sumter. The reason this is critical, that these 2 airlines merge, they overlap a lot in territory. In Florence, they actually happen to make up 100% of our air travel. We are concerned about that. One, of course, goes to Charlotte, one goes to Atlanta, and we can't afford to lose one of those hubs for service. We're concerned about the flights decreasing. We're also worried about prices that may increase. Businesses and industry depend on this, and our #1 economic boom for South Carolina in the industry is tourism. We're located very close to Myrtle Beach, so this is critical to be able to have people come in and out of Florence for our residents in that area. The other thing that is certain is we will have job loss in the Florence market. The purpose of a merger is to tighten up on expenses. They have to get rid of jobs, so we're concerned about that in our area. I appreciate your coming and your attention today. Help look out after the people in Florence and the rest of the state. Let's prevent this merger.
Again, I just want to reiterate, the amount of overlap between US Airways and Delta Airlines in the southeast and northeast is immense. As you can look to some of the diagrams to my left that represent the number of markets that we have anywhere between 60 to 90% overlap. And in those markets, you will definitely see reduction in service opportunities, increased fares, and loss of jobs. Now, to prevent this, what we are about to do is sign a petition. Here we go. That's simply stated is Keep Delta, My Delta. It is a signage representing our opposition of a hostile takeover of Delta Airlines by US Airways. You can see this here. There's also an opportunity out there to electronically sign this petition. If you go to the Delta.com website, there's a button on there, the Keep Delta, My Delta red button. If you click on that, it'll bring you to the Keep Delta, My Delta.org homepage, where you can have an opportunity to also electronically sign this petition and let everyone know how important it is to you that you do not want to see your airfare opportunities decrease, your prices for fares increase, and your customer service decrease. So, excuse me. If the Delta... Yeah, anyone who would like to sign, would you please join me up here, Delta Airways?
Oh, we'd be glad to take it. Well, what these folks saying?